Now, I remember when Monique, the comedian, came online and expressed her concern about how these women are walking around everywhere with bonnets on. And she said, yo, I come from the old school, man. Can y'all please just comb your hair? Can you look presentable somewhere? Can you represent yourself with pride? What happened to us?
I've been seeing it, not just at the airport. I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself. And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough shit out here now, baby, where you can style yourself up and look like you have pride.
And look, man, I'll reserve my opinion for how I feel about that till the end of the video. What I will say is I do see people in bonnets way more than I used to. And it ain't just the bonnets. I do see men with do-rags on. I'm a little iffy on the do-rag part, but I understand if we're going to get on the women, we got to get on the men. Now, Tuskegee University, a HBCU, historically black college and university, they have just implemented a new ban on slippers, in-class cell phone usage, do-rags, and bonnets. And people are up in arms. I mean, it's about 50-50. And I'm going to show y'all the tweets because this has become an online topic. The Conscious Lead says Tuskegee passed a horrible policy. As somebody with a master's in adult higher education, policing how students show up to class will never lead to higher class attendance and does not lead to higher graduation rates, which means dress for success is a claim based in fallacy. Breeze Me said, listen, y'all do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all just won't do it at Tuskegee University. Exercise said, I don't have a dog in the fight, but I'm not a fan of telling people what they should wear, especially when they're paying tuition. Imagine paying someone to tell you how to dress. All they got to do is say it's a religious right and the school would have to back down. So you mean to tell me y'all gonna go through all the trouble to say that it's a religious right just so you could wear a damn bonnet on your head when all you got to do is get up in the morning and comb your nappy ass head? Okay. 27 DNDC said, damn, the world already polices our children enough. Let them be free until it's time to be part of this oppressive system. Our parents and grandparents were saying some of the same things about us when we were young. Let them live. Track God WPS says, college ain't the work environment dumb. Imagine PWI telling girls they can't wear them big ass shirts with small shorts. It'll never happen. Ish ain't bothering nobody GPA. That's the problem right there. Why are you concerning yourself with PWIs? We are talking about a historically black college. We are not talking about them white folks over there across town. But when the white folks do it, nobody says anything. Listen, if you think the white man's ice is colder, go get you a drink over there, buddy. Nicole Alicia says they need to be focused on the hundreds of sophomores they are trying to move to mouse-infested apartments 35 minutes from campus when they were told that they were guaranteed on-campus housing just a few weeks ago. Respectably, politics ruining black folks' lives yet again at a HBCU. DJ T just said, y'all won't be caught dead wearing a bonnet to the club, but fighting to wear them at universities, kids, schools, grocery stores, and everywhere else. A little decorum is expected. Then blame it on anti-blackness like people would say shit to you if you wore a dashiki. And look, man, that last one was like icing on the cake for me. I think y'all can see where I stand. You know, if you look back in the 90s, people were going to school dressed in business attire. They were going to the clubs dressed in business attire. Hair was done. If you look in the 2000s, when I graduated high school, into the early 2000s, you know, when I was of college age, people were wearing goddamn polos, khakis, polo skippers. I don't remember seeing people going to class in bonnets. You know, occasionally you see people with some basketball shorts, a t-shirt, that's appropriate. But fresh to us, like, we took pride in our look. We took pride in going to class, looking like we want to make something of ourselves. It was just second nature to us. It's like, I get up, I brush my teeth. I just do it because that's what I'm supposed to do. I didn't see girls just walking around with bonnets unless, like I said, they were going to get their hair done or they were going to lay down. Bonnets ain't even a protective style other than when you're laying in the bed. Why are y'all wearing bonnets to class? Why is it such a big deal that a school is saying, hey man, you're coming here to get educated and we're trying to send you off into the world with principles that'll excel you in the future? I mean, look at this dude right here. He's saying, me and my do-rag working in lab, also me speaking at a conference, presenting my research. Folks acting like a do-rag or a bonnet prevents you from learning or excelling. And that's kind of what people's problem is right there. You're treating other things with respect that you're not treating the college with. And I get it. Y'all are saying, oh, we paid for this education, we did all this, but there's still rules that you gotta live by. And these is one of them. They want y'all to have some type of self-love, some type of pride. Y'all are looking like y'all are just rolling out of bed and coming to class. You know, I just think the social media era has everybody thinking that they have a right to give like their rules, to challenge everything. You know, these generation of kids, and I know I'm going on an old man rant, but these generation of kids and their parents, they feel like they're entitled to everything. This is just as bad as when Coach Carter said, you know what? Y'all got to have a C+ average or something like that to be on this basketball team, and the parents went crazy. People just trying to set y'all up. Whether it's big or small, what it means to you isn't important. It's important to the university. And later on in life, you might understand, you know what? I get it. I was tripping. I mean, damn, is it hard to, before you go to bed, comb your head, put a scarf around it, and then wake up in the morning and go to school? Is the structure that hard? Is it really that big of a deal? Y'all wear y'all sexy red hair, the yellow wigs and the red wigs. They ain't saying you can't wear that. Wear that to school. Like old girl said, y'all will make sure that you flawless for homecoming. Y'all gonna have your haircut and your waves ready, your wigs ready for the next college party, the next club. Why can't class get the same respect? You go to school 2 to 3 days out of the week. Your classes is 45 minutes. Trust me, your hair is going to be okay. That's all I'm saying, man. I just don't understand the fuss behind this. I think that we have to do better as a generation. And what I'm learning is just black people don't want to be told what to do. If you tell them the sky's blue, they're going to tell you it's red. And that's where we at with it. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this Tuskegee University situation, man. Is this very, very unreasonable by the school? Or are the kids just making a big deal out of something when it's like, hey, bro, we just want to set y'all, you know, ahead in the future of black people, man. We just want y'all to be great. That's it. We just asking for a little bit of black excellence. That's it. Y'all let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, hit that hype button. We out, baby. Ooh.
IG-TheLaFlareLounge.
It's him.